Hi guys, welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Getting my notes ready for you. Anyone who's watching the replay, say hi, let me know who's here. And I will wait a second for my live friends to join. Hi, let me know who's here. Welcome to the Powerhouse Pros Weekly Live. I'm your host, Jen Burson, and my dog Lola, who is dying to go outside in this super windy weather. And I might end up looking like Beyonce over here because the wind is blowing in, the door's open for her. So let me know who's here. We're going to talk today about promoting your PR agency, securing more clients. And I have to sneeze. I think it's the weather. There we go. Sorry. And my favorite topic around promoting your business is niching down, doing what you can to attract your ideal client. And I just had this call yesterday with somebody. I was coaching somebody and they were just asking questions around how do you get yourself to stand out? How do you form these relationships with editors when there are so many people to know, there's so many things to check into, and it all comes back to niching down so that you can really make those deep connections, get the results that you would use to then attract your ideal client. It all just kind of starts working together and clicking together. It's like the more specialized you are, the deeper relationships with journalists, the better understanding of your niche, the more powerful your case studies are for a very specific kind of client. So I just, love talking about getting business for all of us. So I'm going to talk about today, you're going to learn 6 stellar strategies to promote your PR agency, how to develop a personal and brand identity that connects with your ideal clients, and why promoting yourself authentically will help you land your dream clients. So how does that sound? Lots of people on this topic. I think we're all like, yay, let's get new business. So let me know who's here. I think I have a guess on at least 3 of you probably, but just let me know. And I have a cool new kind of product download that you guys can grab at the end of this for 70% off. Guys, don't be shy. Oh, here. Oh, duh. Okay. Hi, Amy, Serena, Nicola. Okay, good. Welcome. So we are talking about making ourselves stand out. As PR pros, we are awesome. See, I knew it. The Beyonce hair. Watch the wind. It's here. It's coming. I just want to shut the door, but she's out there. We're here, ready for business. Aye, aye. Meredith, hi. Nice to see you. So we're awesome at helping our clients stand out. That's what we do. We get what we love out into the world. We share, we talk about it. And that's one of the reasons I love what we do is, see, my door is like all the way over there, but it's super windy. I'm going to anchor down all the papers on my desk. What I love about PR, I still love this, is just believing in your clients, believing in their products, believing in their businesses, and sharing that with the world and making an impact on a brand that you love. I still really just love that. It just for me, it's the stark contrast with litigation when I was a lawyer. All we did was spend money. All we did was break businesses down and try to exhaust their resources. So PR, it's like, yes, I love this. Let me share it with the world, right? But we're so bad at doing that for ourselves. Raise your hand if you're like, I could talk till the cows come home on anything that I love and believe in, but I can't even write an about statement when it comes to myself. We really struggle to promote ourselves along the way, and it kind of feels a bit icky, at least initially, but it is absolutely a key part of growing and scaling your agency. So you can't ignore it, right? You can't bring on bigger and better clients if you're not putting yourself on their radar. So if you want to build a client pipeline and grow your agency on your own terms, meaning get the clients in there that you're going to love working with, get the clients in there whose businesses you believe in, whose products you love, who align with your values and your vision for your company. Then if you're going to do that, you have to get comfortable with self-promotion. Okay, so I'm going to give you my 6 best strategies to help you promote your PR agency, get yourself in front of your dream clients. And I just want all of us right now who are here live or watching the replay later, just say, yes, I am going to be okay with promoting myself. I just need to know that you're open to this. You understand it's part of your business. I get that it's hard. We're usually like wearing all black, blending into the background and letting our clients shine. But you have to be willing to do this. So I'm waiting. I'm going to have a sip of my water and hear, yes, I'm ready to promote myself. Anyone? Nicola, Serena, Amy, Meredith. What do we got? This delay. It's so awkward. Okay, cool. Anxiously saying yes. Thank you, Meredith. Yeah, it's okay. We got you. We are gonna talk about the strategies that'll help you do this. Yep, I'm ready. All right, Budgie, let's go. So number 1, develop your personal brand statement. So you're the face of the business. And in order to promote your PR agency, you need to promote yourself as a top tier agency owner. You are, the face of the company, the representative of the approach you're taking in your business, the energy, the vibe, the passion for the kinds of clients you work with. That's coming from you. You set the tone. You're the face of the business. So put yourself out there with your personal brand statement. So to do this, you can, awesome. Yes. Awesome, Amy. I love it. And then I see absolutely Facebook user. I don't know who that is. Let me know. To do this, develop a brand statement. Your statement should clearly communicate who you are, what you do, and why you do it. Don't get too complicated with it. You don't have to explain every single thing that you do in full detail. The statement that you pull together can be really fluid. And as you develop your skill set, as you start to learn to love certain kinds of work and you want to do more of it, or certain kinds of clients and you've had great results, you can change the statement over the years as you go. Oh, Sasha, hi. You don't have to create an all-encompassing statement that's like the be-all, end-all that'll last for decades. You should be refining as you go. So don't overthink it and be like, this is going to encapsulate every single thing that I would ever want anyone to know about me and my experience. You want to just kind of work through some questions, set aside some time, do this deep reflection regarding yourself and your agency, and think about clearly defining the value that you provide, the unique way that you provide value, and who do you do it for. So, we're all out there doing PR, but what makes me and Generation different than Nicola and Budgie or Charming Media and Serena? What makes it me? What makes that you? Clearly define also, the value you provide, your unique way of providing the value, and who you do it for. So ask yourself things like, yeah, it is the big struggle for all of us. Hate pushing myself, but I do know it's something you have to do. Yeah, just give it a try. Or if it's hard for you, ask someone else to write about you or to interview you and try to pull the information out of you. So these are some questions you can ask yourself or have somebody ask you. What are my strengths both in and out of the office? We're not just people in the office with nothing else adding to our skill set unless it's something we do at work. I mean, I think even the perspective of your hobby, your passions outside of work can really inform and guide your strategies and help you connect with potential clients. Yeah, okay. People saying, I see you all over, but what do you do? Yeah, that's part of it. It's how do you view yourself? What drives you in your agency and at home? How do you show up for yourself, your team, and your clients? And then for you, I think Sasha, who are my people? Who is my audience? And what is my expertise? How do I help my clients? So from there, you can start to pull out the key themes that your responses kind of all maybe circle around, start to reveal some things about what makes you tick, what lights you up. We did this recently with Serena, if you don't mind me mentioning, and really like on one of our coaching calls for Powerhouse Plus. That's the coaching opportunity with our community. It's this one call. This is the only call we do, Powerhouse Plus. Serena mentioned this event that she had done for her clients, and the way that she just lit up, it was like, this is what you are absolutely incredible and awesome at. Like every single detail that would literally make me feel nutty, she was like, then I got to arrange this and collaborations and invite the guests and think of all the key details and do the fall. I mean, it was like she was like banging it out, loved it, lit up like, a tree on Christmas. That's what she loves. That's what she's passionate about. And it's just like noticing your energy around certain things will really help advise your direction. I think also when you laser in on that and you start talking about yourself and your business and what you do, that's when you can pay attention to like your energy and the shift. Yeah, show up for yourself like you do for your clients. Absolutely. And I think we just, for some reason, as PR pros, we're just hard on ourselves about it. Yeah, just kind of something that, I don't know, it doesn't feel natural for us. We're like, we promote other people. We don't, talk about ourselves, but you have to when you are an entrepreneur. So you're going to look at these questions like, who's your audience? Who are my people? What's my expertise? How do I help my clients? What's my secret sauce? I love that question because it's like, you have to really think about like, what do you mean by secret sauce? Well, it's going to be different for everyone, but it's that thing that is uniquely you, that special approach, that special touch, that special strategy that really only you are implementing. Like, I don't know if Chrissy's on, Chrissy Bernal, but she is Storybook certified, and that's brand positioning and marketing, kind of the hero's journey. She's excellent at that. And she's able to tie in her training around positioning and problem solving with this specific methodology, tie that into PR. And that's very unique to her. And it's like a process that she can't really, like other people can't get it anywhere else. So just what's that secret sauce that makes you Serena or Sasha? Like people are going to come to you because that's the thing. Like if they said, I see you everywhere, what do you even do? Where's that secret sauce where you're like, oh, I do PR with a sprinkle of my secret sauce, which is, influencer collaboration, or I don't know, the thing that you love that lights you up. So when you ask yourself these questions, start to pull out the key themes from your responses and build a branding statement and keep it simple. Like, I am blank, which is your identity. I help blank kind of clients achieve or become, and then a goal, so that they, and then results. And I dropped that in the copy here and the caption so you can see how to take that. Oh, hi, Tony. Oh, great. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Yeah. Have someone interview you and just turn on Zoom or turn on an iPhone and then you can edit it down. But when you just start flowing, it'll be interesting for you to see on video, Tony, how you light up when you talk about certain things. Like you could talk about what you do in your job, your day to day, the actual like execution of our services, but there's going to be a thing that when you start talking about it, your whole energy changes and you light up, you become a magnet in that mode. And just pay attention to what that is. That's how I really honed in on beauty and cosmetics. I had multiple people tell me that when I was talking about my business and I started to talk about certain clients, that my whole energy shifted. And that's when I knew what I was meant to do. And I still love it. 19 years. This month is 19 years, you guys, of Generation PR. Granny. I'm a granny over here. Okay, so you have that start. You can grab that. What I would say here is natural energy is like your magnet. It's your sales mojo, right? Because when you talk about things that light you up on a call, your prospective clients can feel it and they'll be like, wow, this person's really passionate about our space, our brand, the work that we do or the services. I know, 19 years. Yeah. So, what I was going to say, I had an idea and I forgot. Ugh, what is it? I will come back to it, but yeah, interview, look at your energy on the camera and just kind of see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what I was going to say, the statement I gave you. I don't love those wishy-washy. Let me know if this like resonates with you, but when people do this and they're like, rather than being like the identity really clear of like, a marketing expert or a public relations expert or communications strategist, something very concrete like that. And they're like, I'm a heart-centered entrepreneur who harnesses the power of the female spirit. Like, no, I have no idea what you do. I have no idea. Like, you just lost me. I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I don't know who you help. Too confusing. You know what I mean? A lot of people have that as their like mission statement. I don't feel like that's professional or like resonates in any way. Do you know what I'm saying? You guys get it. Okay. Hi, Shay. You get what I'm talking about. I'm looking for practical steps to do my PR work. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Who do you help? Like, I don't understand. I just see you like just floating in the breeze. Hi. Okay. So Shay, you want to get clients or PR work? Are you looking if you want practical steps, you need to be in the pitch lab. And if you want help getting clients, that's I have this is the pitch lab. It's in here. Hold on. It's excellent. I'm sure several of the people on here can attest to like the quality of the content, and that's really going to help you pitch. Grounded practical steps for pitching. Go to the pitch lab. That is your resource. If you want clients, that's a different discussion. I have all kinds of resources there too. We can talk about that. Pitch Lab, Shay. Yeah. Nicola, thank you. Yes. So we are not going to be like floating through the clouds, trying to attract the chi, the energy. Go to the Pitch Lab. There's great strategies, concrete, practical approaches, monthly execution plans that will give you pitch ideas, timely, relevant. Go check it out. It's great. Love it. You'll love it. Be concrete. Anyway, okay. 2, clear agency identity. Number 1 was developing your personal brand statement. Clear agency identity. Once you have your personal brand down, develop your agency's brand identity. So this goes a step further than your personal brand to really nail down what your agency does as a whole. And what you do for your clients, and will help you establish a clear visual identity for your agency. So that's where we go over in the pitch lab a list of assets you should request from your clients during the onboarding phase. But look at that list in there and think about it for yourself. So that could be, what do you normally request at the beginning of your retainer? All those assets. So it's having a consistent visual identity. So a brand identity story, that's like your color palette, your fonts, your font treatments. Like a really good graphic designer will put together your brand identity guide, and it'll have the different fonts and how they combine, like what a headline would look like, what that font is with the subheading and the body copy. They'll have all of it put out there, and like the ways the fonts should be combined, the way that the colors can be mixed. Nicola's going to do a brand audit for herself. Awesome. It's a great way to do that. But having everything consistent in your visual identity also across social media, so that they will start to trust you. They'll start to recognize your brand when they see it. You want lifestyle imagery. I recommend doing a full day shoot or a half day shoot, bringing a bunch of clothes, and I've been literally, you guys, on Rodeo Drive in a freaking, what do we call it, with the glam wagon. My photographer pulls all of my clothes, all my bags, all my shoes in a cart, in like a wagon, and I wear the changing poncho. I'm not even kidding you. It is a giant, almost like a hula hoop on the bottom, head cut out, put it on, and it's like a tent, and I'm like changing under, and then I come out in a new outfit, like on Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. Like, don't care, because we're on the clock. You got to just like pick your spots, roll around. That's how we do it. But that way I'm spending a whole day and I get a year's worth of content, all the action shots, all the stuff, just one full day. But that way your clothes can align with the colors, the vibe that you want to put out there. Are you friendly and approachable? Are you professional and esteemed? Like, what's the vibe? All of the images that you put out, those assets you create, should all feel cohesive, so that you have a brand identity, a look, a feel, a vibe, a story that's going to attract your ideal customer. My very first brand identity was very girly. Actually, I think I might have it. Oh yeah, this is my first business card. Little girl with a little shopping bag, a little Poochie print. That was, oh my God, they're so thin. That was right after I was an attorney, and my business card was Ecru, and my full name, Jennifer, blah, 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 this was my rebellion. I was like colorful, girly, bright. But I feel like over time, that's pretty limiting, right? At first, I wanted to attract beauty brands, girly things. But then when I wanted to be taken more seriously, we went with something a lot more neutral and strong. But that was a very clear statement on my brand's identity at the time. And it worked really well. People loved it. And, 20 years ago, this was like revolutionary. You know what I mean? So have your assets, everything feel like it all ties together. And so the other part of this too is envisioning your dream clients. The clients you work with, will help shape the results you get, which you are leveraging to build your website and put on those testimonials and those brand shots of the different kinds of clients you work with and the results you get for them. So the clients that you dream of, that you want to work with, they are going to be a huge part in how you're telling your own story as an agency owner, because those results start to build into your story. So take a step back and really envision your dream clients. Your vision for your agency will help guide that brand identity. Like I said, girly, bubble bath, perfume. This is the kind of stuff I wanted when I started. Makeup, skincare, right? I still love all that, but we are working with billion-dollar brands, or we have, and we attract those types of clients. So billion-dollar brands are not going to see themselves in this, right? I had to grow into that, but you want to think of your dream clients and have that clear vision, and you'll know what opportunities align with your goals, and that'll also help you figure out what's going to push you down the wrong path. So think about your dream clients in the terms of like, what stories do you want to tell? Whose stories do you want to tell? What industry do you want to become a superstar expert in? You know, how are you using your expertise to help your clients? Who are you connecting with in the media? How do you put your unique perspective into action? And your brand identity, the overall look and feel and tone and vibe of your brand, is going to combine all of those things: your agency vision, your niche expertise, your unique perspective. And that's going to all tie together with your visual identity. And I know it's a lot to wrap your head around, but it should feel exciting. It should feel like this is my visual, like, calling card to the world. So don't be afraid to set aside some sessions to brainstorm, bounce ideas off your team or your friends, your family, or this community as you're working through these questions. Maybe a couple of you could, be accountability partners and really work through. You ask me, I ask you, let's record it and have that copy to look through and kind of see what resonates. You can also, when you're picking your designer, you can look at a design, somebody else's graphic identity that you really like, and maybe it's their social media strategist. Is the social strategist using a style guide that came from a designer, or are they coming up with all this stuff on their own? Ask them, like, I love your social feed. Who does your social? Or like, I love your logo. Who created it for you? If you go to a website, usually on the footer, you can see who designed at least the website, and it's a place to start. They maybe didn't design the identity. They took that style guide and created a website that is consistent. So it's a language, right? Like, you're creating a language. Certain colors evoke certain emotions. Certain fonts evoke certain kinds of clients that would be attracted to it. It's all subconscious, but a good designer knows how to align that vision and the visual identity so that it helps tell that story. Okay. And don't think you have to be stuck with your branding for a long time. I've rebranded in 19 years, I think 5 different times, all always tied into the last in some way, so that it's not like, where did this come from? It still kind of aligns, right? So it's been an evolution. And I'm currently redesigning my brand generation website right now too. So number 3, niche down in order to promote your PR agency. So I always, always, always talk about niching down. It is like the core decision you have to make, that is going to be a major part of setting your agency up for success, of being as profitable as you possibly can be. So if you're chatting with a prospective client and you're explaining the services that you provide, and maybe it's dozens of services, and the general knowledge you have that can really benefit everyone, they're going to get lost in all of that information and they're going to move on. Clients are willing to pay a premium, and they want to work with the true experts in their space. They want to work with PR pros who are laser focused on their niche. And they're looking to partner up and spend what it takes to get the best to promote their brand. So you niche down, you develop a clear expertise in a single or two, 1 or 2 fields, and you establish your authority there. And I promise you, you will not become the go-to expert in any niche. if you're trying to juggle a million industries and a million services. You will be a generalist. Generalists are not getting paid top dollars. They're not attracting top tier clients. You need to niche down, and it just makes your life easier. You will have fewer clients. You'll make more money. Like, the benefits are a million, and I promise you, it is not going to eliminate opportunities. It will not. It'll attract better ideal opportunities. So just like you hone in on what you love about what you love, in order to find that niche, you need to hone in on what you love about your niche in order to promote your PR agency. So, in other words, what is it about this industry, this niche, that really lights you up? You know, which services do you provide that ignite your passion and get you excited to work every day? This is what you focus on when you're promoting your agency to potential clients, because, like I, just chatted with Tony, nothing can replace that fire that's in your eyes as you talk about your passions. It is magnetic. It is your best sales asset. The words don't matter if the energy isn't there. They're not going to believe it. And they're not going to believe that they have to be with you. So pinpoint what you love and what you do really well, and that will help draw and attract your dream clients to your agency. They're looking for that targeted attention. So show them that you are the one that has what they need. And I was talking when I had this coaching call yesterday, one-on-one. She was asking me about my niches and how I discovered them, and I was talking about like starting in different industries and what I didn't like about it. And a lot of it had to do with how I wanted my work to feel, how I wanted my days to be. And I didn't love being on social media as a customer service and brand representative, brand manager, because I didn't like being on call 24/7. I didn't like having to be accountable for where I was and checking social media on the weekends. Like, no, that is not, I'm a mom. It's not, that's my family time. Like, I'm not going to be doing that. And I didn't want my team to be having to do that. If we were doing social media, it was going to be content creation, which I also just don't love because it feels like a hamster wheel. I don't love that feeling. So if I don't love it, why would I sign up to do that in my business? It just didn't feel like how I wanted things to feel. The other thing was around my niches, fashion. Okay. When you represent a fashion brand that has sample collections with seasons and it comes out in advance of the season, you, as a PR pro, get a sample set, which means you need a showroom usually. And if you send out a sample to a publication, then you got to track it down. You have to get it back. Sample sets are not typically like production runs. They are one-off, like a sewer created this one item. Yeah. So yes, Shay, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Do I have to? No, I don't have to. Let someone else like take that service, right? I'll refer them. It'll be some pot of co. We'll all help each other, but like, I'm not going to be tied to my desk. But yeah, sample collections are not production runs. They are like hand sewed by a seamstress. They're very expensive to make. If I send it out to a magazine and they don't give it back, you're kind of screwed because you can't use that for anywhere else. You can't give it to a celebrity for red carpet. You can't give it for an event. It's just gone, right? And you also have to track sizes and deal with seasons. I didn't love that. I did not love that. So I was like, I don't want to be, here's my lip gloss, like send it to a publication. Don't care if I never see it again. Keep it in your beauty cabinet. And if you can use it, great. If not, it's $20. Like, no, my favorite. No sweat off my back, right? So that's why I like beauty. And I don't want to represent jewelry because fine jewelry, you got to track it down. You have to have insurance. It's like a whole thing. It's not what I want to be doing. I want my life to be simple. I want my life to be easy. So And I want my business to feel that way. So that's kind of how I chose, not just the industries I loved, but the ways that I wanted to spend my time working or not spend my time working. So that's another way that you can think about niching down, really, is like how you want your business to feel. And then number 4, clearly define your customer journey. There's a lot of time between when you first connect with a prospective client and their first day working with you, typically. So each step on that path is part of their client journey. And you need to make the effort at every phase to show them that they are making a good decision in working with you. They are the smartest client in the whole entire world because they picked you and you're the best. So promoting your business doesn't stop when you made that first contact or even when they've signed the contract. You have to keep thinking about the customer experience at every step. So what happens in each step, it's going to look different at every agency, but your customer journey should be completely tailored to your agency and your clients. The first 2 steps of this client journey are the discovery calls and the invitation, kind of once you have invite, basically like, oh, I'm going to go through each of these things. Okay, so discovery and invitation. And then once you've connected, you move on to the final steps of convince, close, and affirm. So discovery is, maybe Sasha needs to think through this a bit. Where can prospective clients find you? How are they discovering that you exist? And if Sasha, they're telling you, I see you everywhere, are you clear in all of those places what it is you do, who you serve, and how you serve them? They should be able to get that sense, at least like with the visuals and your social and like the activities you're doing or the kind of content that you're talking about. So get your social media pages in order and promote yourself with your content. Maybe you're sharing TikTok and Instagram Reels. Maybe you have like a little bit of microblogging approach on your niches on X, or long form YouTube videos, or even a blog where you're using keywords to kind of drive up your website search results with SEO by talking about topics you think your clients would be interested in knowing about. Like if you do influencer seeding, and you want to get beauty brands over to certain influencers, your prospective client is a beauty brand that wants to go viral on TikTok or something like that, right? Hate that, but maybe you have a blog post that says how beauty brands can go viral on TikTok in 5 easy steps. We know it's not 5 easy steps, but whatever you write in that blog post is going to be helpful. It's going to show your expertise. Beauty brands are probably searching it, and they're going to land on you, and they're going to be like, this person's an expert in my space. Maybe you can say, we helped XYZ brand connect with influencers, and it ended up going viral on TikTok or, Instagram. And here's how we did it, right? Like you can tell them how, or the what, but they can't do the how without your secret sauce. You see what I mean? So like a little micro blog on your site that really shows what you know how to do, that you think your prospective clients might be searching for, that's going to drive you up in the search results. You'll show up on Google. You'll become an expert in that topic. Got it? So that's one way. That's the discovery. How can they find you? What are you talking about in your content? Second is invitation. So what is the invitation to move forward at every point of discovery? What's the call to action? What's the next step? So make sure that your content will include calls to action to connect with your agency. How can they get in touch with you? Is there a button? Is there a form? Is it setting up a discovery call? Should they send you a DM? What's that next step? That's the invitation. The next after is convince. So How do you entertain? How do you educate and inform your prospect to convince them that you're the right choice? Think of that TikTok viral example. I love that, like very, very easy. So you're putting your expertise into action. You're showing off your know-how in the content that you share. And you are also sharing testimonials, case studies on your website, asking targeted questions on your contact page, and then during the discovery call, so that they can see, your stuff, you've gotten great results, you understand the changes happening in their industry, you're the person for the job. And then close. So how do you close the deal? What is your strategy for securing new clients? What does your discovery call and your proposal process look like? And I know our friend Nelson, if he were on the call, I don't believe he is, would say proposals suck, don't do proposals. We go in depth in my agency accelerator, which you can check out here, about your proposal. And it is not a strategy. It is mostly a capabilities deck that is customized for that particular client. But it matters what's in there, because you want to close the deal. You want to give them enough to show you know what you're doing. You get stellar results. It's a lot about case studies. It's a lot about past results. Strategy is reserved for when you are retained and you have been paid. You don't give strategy for free. So just make that clear. But if you want to know how to run a kick-ass discovery call and a proposal that shows this client that you are the only choice, and that if they pick you, they are the smartest client in the world, we have that in the agency accelerator. It's a big part of the sales pillar. My dog wants to go out. How would you want to go? Do you see? I'm in my house and my hair is blowing around from the wind. It's so windy and the dog is like taking me outside. She loves it. Maybe it's all the smells. I don't know. I'm a new dog owner. It hasn't been that long. I don't really understand them because I'm like, this is miserable and I don't want to be outside. She might know that I don't go out in the wind, and she might be whining because she knows she's not getting a walk until it dies down. Like everything in my office is blowing because this dog wants the door open. Okay, the last step here is affirm. How can you show your client they made this right decision as soon as they sign that retainer? And this has to do with the onboarding process. It should be really clear. It should be seamless, professional, and focused on your client's needs. So once they're fully onboarded, I think there's garbage cans rolling down the street. Oh my God. Once they're fully onboarded, keep affirming through your reports and consistent communication and impactful results that you are delivering stellar service. They don't have to worry or wonder, like, are you busy? Are you doing your job? Even if there aren't results, you're reporting the efforts you're making. You're connecting with them on new strategic ideas just so that they, I know it's hard. Like, it's a lot more challenging these days to get results. And a lot of it's out of our hands. And in the beginning too, you want to show them I'm busy, I'm making moves, we've got strategies, we've got things going. But if you don't have results, you're kind of like, ah. So filling that gap by showing them, like, maybe you're rewriting their bio or you're giving them recommendations. You audited their website and you have a bunch of recommendations for them. Whatever it is, there are other work product things that you are delivering to show that you have crushed it for them, right? You're crushing it for them. Number 5, do consistent new client outreach. So once you have your customer journey set, you know how you're bringing in new clients into your agency, you got to find those clients. And client outreach, guys, I know it's hard, but it has to be part of your weekly efforts, your weekly routine, the cadence of work that you're doing. There should be time carved out every week to reach out for prospective clients. No matter what else you have going on in your agency, even just an hour or two a week will make a huge impact. And the more time that you actually spend reaching out to potential clients, the easier it's going to be to build a pipeline. And you can lean on that pipeline, maybe if a client leaves your roster, or you have a new team member and you can increase your bandwidth, or you just need to turn up the heat and make You know, you got a bathroom to remodel, you need some dough, so let's get some new clients in the door. If you have this in process, it will be very easy for you to have clients on tap, right? So cold emails, I know they're intimidating, I know they feel icky, but they work. They have worked for me. I haven't done them in a long time. I'm going to qualify and say I haven't, but it works. And I know this because we teach it. People use our approach. They win business all the time. And actually, we have you covered with this email and direct message templates. And it's like a plug and play approach for building your client pipeline. It is our new client pipeline pack. You take this, tweak the wording to fit your business, to fit the work you do, and lean on that brand identity. This is going to, oh my God, love LinkedIn, Nicola. Yes, LinkedIn is a phenomenal place to be engaging. Spend an hour a day, half an hour a day. It's really a great place for finding new business leads and really establishing your authority. So this has 7 plug and play templates that you can use to connect with prospective clients. And I really feel that sometimes sending a cold email or a direct message is exactly what you need to get your foot in the door with a dream client. And you can reach out to these clients directly, but also think about focusing some of your efforts on your existing network. And that's where LinkedIn is phenomenal for that. It could also be your friends and family. Like Sasha said, nobody knows what you do. You have to be really clear who you serve, how you serve them, that you are taking new clients. Check out the pipeline pack. It's like $27, you guys. And I have had people use these templates and win a 6-month, 6-figure retainer agreement. It's on the page. It says who it is. You'll see on there. There are people that have won dream clients that were just a cold outreach. Having something like this that'll just get the wheels kind of turning for you. And it also takes away that like second guessing of what to say. Make it your own and just hit send and don't overthink it. But so this is a separate pipeline pack. We go really deep into the stuff in the Agency Accelerator. If you are in Sasha, the Agency Accelerator, I'm sorry that I don't remember. There are some of these templates in there, but this is built out for the sole purpose of generating new leads with only having this. We also have on the checkout page for this, there is the Lead to Landed little mini course. With the pipeline pack and Lead to Landed, you have an entire strategy and copy to start securing clients. It's a little mini course. It's really good. People have won business from it, made their revenue in their agency over 6 figures just on, I'm not kidding you. I get like unsolicited messages all the time. Oh, hi, Amy. Oh, okay. Hi. I'll get it to you, Amy. I'll get it to you. It's just like templates. So, I'll get it to you. Right. And if you don't hear from me, like I'm going to open a little window so I remember. Hold on. Good job, Amy. Okay. I'll drop it in your account. Okay. So, and that's for Amy because she is a very loyal customer and she is very, love Agency Accelerator. So worth it. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, it's in there, but let me just give it to you in like the pack so that you just have it. Yeah, if you are not in there, you should be. And thank you. You're so welcome. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. 6, give your potential clients an opt-in. Freebies, gather their information. So providing clients that you would want to work with something that is valuable, information, an approach, anything that could be considered really helpful to them. It's a great way to promote your agency and then move them along in that customer journey. So that'll usually come into play once you've connected with your prospective client and you're in that convince stage of the customer journey. You can put your expertise into action and show your potential client that you're the right choice for their agency. So it could be a free opt-in for like an opt-in for a free strategy call, or a paid initial consultation. A lot of times you can charge for a consultation. If you're a seasoned professional, that's the way to go. Your time is valuable. It has to be worth it for you to develop a proposal, a capabilities deck for that prospect, regardless of whether you secure the work. That's one way to look at it. You could also say, and candidly, I don't charge for discovery calls or strategy sessions. If it's like a sales call, you can charge, if you have a history of people kind of flaking on you, a totally refundable deposit if they show up, because that'll get them to come and pay attention and all that. So that's one way to do it. Also, your time is valuable. If you're going to take the time, get paid for it. But if you're a PR newbie and you're transitioning, maybe you're transitioning into a different niche, then a free call is probably your best bet. And it is a risk-free way for a prospective client to get a better idea of your experience, your expertise, the kind of services you offer, your vibe, what it's like working with you. And the free $0 price tag can really motivate a prospective client to take a chance on you. Get on the phone, have it, and limit the time. If the conversation's going well, keep going, fine. But like, saying 15 minutes gives you an out, and it also makes it enticing for them, because they're like, it's only 15 minutes. I'll listen to what she has to say, right? But if you're like vibing and flowing and you're loving it, keep going for sure. But I think 15 minutes gives you an out. If you're like, okay, well, our 15 minutes is up. I hope I gave you some things to sink your teeth into. But also, probably gets them thinking about getting on with you, because they're like, it's not a major commitment. And then once you start building up a solid client pipeline and getting a lot of requests for your time, then you can think about switching to paid discovery calls or paid strategy sessions. That would basically be a sales call. And you can also, I love this when someone says, well, the consultation is XYZ, but if we end up like working together on the bigger project, we'll apply that to your retainer. So another way to think about it. So it is time, if you're looking for new business, to start promoting your agency the good old-fashioned way, with one-on-one outreach with your potential prospects coming from you, that are tailored and targeted for that specific client to draw them in like a magnet. So we have this brand new client pipeline pack, 7 plug and play templates. It should take the guesswork out of cold emails and DMs and help you connect with your dream clients. And I got my Beyonce hair flowing with this wind. My eyes are itchy. So that's what I have for you guys today. Anybody really in that vibe right now, that mode of like, okay, I've got to drum up new business. And if you are in that place, where are you stuck? How can I help you figure out how to unstuck yourself? I know that's not a word. Mom, I know it's not a word. I want to help you get unstuck. A lot of times it is that confidence of like, how can I send this right now? They don't know me. It seems low end. It is not low end. I am getting, you guys, cold emails, cold outreach from big agencies. I'm on their media list, and they're just sending, we're an award-winning agency. We're taking new clients. This is the media landscape. Let us help you navigate. Swamped onboarding 3 new to PR clients. Oh, well, that's fantastic. That's great, Nicola. Get those clients onboarded. And as you're doing it, I hope you are creating a process to make it really easy for you to replicate the process, so that you can get your next clients onboarded and you have a flow of what you're asking for, where you're collecting those assets, the questions that you have for them, and have it automated so that it's like a whole process. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Of course you do. I would not think that it would be any other way. Anybody else kind of stuck or needing a little nudge in the right direction? I think the pipeline pack is a great, it's 27 bucks, you guys. It's 97, but we're offering $70 off in our first kind of like maiden voyage of this thing. It just is going to be the thing that moves you forward, like gets you unstuck. Sometimes it's just that, like, what do I say? And staring at a blank screen is a little intimidating. This is going to get you going. And then once you do it once or twice, you're like, I'm reaching out to everyone. This is easy. And it's a numbers game. You know, you catch the right potential client at the right time where they're like, I actually am kind of needing, or we're launching a new thing. We need help, or I'm not super happy with our current team. I think we need a change. And you're just like, here I am, right place, right time. Oh my God, it is so windy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Anyway, well, that's what I have for you all today. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Serena, I'll get it to you. See, the thing is, when you're in my programs and you're super loyal, we just hook you up. That's what we do. So I'll put it in your account. Okay. You are welcome. All right, guys. Well, that's what I have. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. Amy, Serena, I will get that to you right now. Like, otherwise I'll forget. So I have to do it now, or it'll. The reason why is because, Amy, you are watching from Powerhouse Pros, our Facebook group. The others are watching from Generation PR. So I can see all of them. And for you, I only see Facebook user because I think I am logged in as, hold on. Hi, Shay. You're still there. So I'm logged in as Generation PR, my business. Yeah. So if you go and you watch over on that Generation PR page, then I'll see you and you'll see everyone else. It's weird, but it's because I'm using a third-party broadcast platform that the permissions have to be like, because it's a group you're in, the business can't be like friends with you in the group. You know, it's a privacy thing. So, all right, guys, I'll drop those into your account. Shay, I'm so happy you were there. Yes, I do offer one-on-one. Send a message to generationacademy.com. That will go to Melissa, our new customer support representative. Anyone who isn't aware, Miranda, our amazing integrator of 6 years, has taken a job at another company, totally different like path. So I have a new integrator team. I have a new customer community manager, Melissa. She's phenomenal. She's been on the team a long time. Yeah. Okay, cool. Reach out, and if you're interested, we can sign you up for that. So thanks so much for being here. I'll see you guys next week. Take care. I'll try not to blow away walking this houndess, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Go pitch yourselves. Get on it. Get new business.